Okay. So I don't know about you guys, but this is what I've been waiting for a little while. Back, I believe it was January was your first jump, right?
January, yes.
So,
Cold.
and I mean this in the most respectful way in the world. This little old guy shows up here. I took one look at him and I'm like, how the fuck is this guy going to jump out of an airplane? Right? Now, I had a nice discussion with Sergeant Major Ridgway the other night, and he shared the same thoughts that I had. You know, there's a lot of guys who come out here, they jump one time because they wanted to, and you never see them again. Larry, I really figured that you'd come out here and jump one time, we wouldn't see you anymore. And you know what? That's okay. That's all right. When you showed up for your second jump, I thought, are you kidding me?
That was the same day.
Well, that's right, but you came out for your second event to get your third jump. You jumped twice in one day on your first jump.
Yeah, you did.
You did. And we also gave you the option that told you, look, man, you don't have to do a second jump. It was your choosing to do a second jump. You came back the very next month. You jumped again. If I remember correctly, you came back the very next month after that, right? Then you showed up at the water jump to jump the C-47. Larry, I mean, I'm 50 years old. People think I'm crazy for jumping out of airplanes. You know, there's a lot of guys here who are much older than me, and I'm sure their families probably think they're absolutely insane as well. You know what I tell all of them? I got a guy who's 86 years old who comes out and jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if that's not the airborne spirit, we need better.
Hey, Greg, you need to mention.
Come on up, Larry.
They
Come on.
haven't jumped in 60 years.
Yeah.
Hey, record.
We always ask before every jump. 10 years, who hasn't jumped to 10 years, who hasn't jumped to 20 years. We always want to know what the longest is. Until Larry came here, 52 years was the record, and that was held for probably a good solid year. 60 years in between jumps, wasn't it? 60 years, y'all.
Had never jumped a cerebral chute,
Yep.
and he landed closest to the PI.
I did. Sure did. Well,
And prior to that, the Wright brothers had attacked the
the only guy out here who is actually older than Tycho Bell. Yes, he's older than
You
Tycho
are
Bell.
old, aren't you?
So, Larry, you have become an inspiration not to only these guys here, but to everybody who is thinking and considering about coming out for a jump. You know, these guys, they watch on the sidelines, they watch us on social media, and they're like, maybe one day, maybe one day. All of us are ambassadors for Phantom. We all meet people all the time, and we're like, hey, man, you ought to join Phantom and come out and jump. We're talking to guys who are 50 years old. We're talking to guys who are in their 30s. And you know what they all tell us? Man, I'm too old to do that. I got bad knees. I got a bad back. You know what?
I hear it all the time.
Yeah, I tell them about guys like you and Jeff East. That's what I do. I tell them about guys like you and Jeff East. I say, I got an 86-year-old guy who comes out and does land jumps.
in trees.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's married men.
Oh, no, so we have a 90-year-old who does water jumps, but he has not done land jumps in a long time. You're by far the oldest guy we have out here doing land jumps, and that is, you know, yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I would walk around with my chest bowed out.
I'm picking you first, Bales, for my team.
Thank you. So I've been waiting a while to give you these wings. I'm awful proud. Now I want you guys to know that I took him in the parking lot and I asked him, I said, Larry, you do not have to get Bloodwings. He grabbed me by my shirt. He said, I want Bloodwings and I will fight you. And I'm not kidding. He literally said those words to me. So.
But I would ask you to respect the
Cardiac
man
thump is a
and the
thing.
legend.
Yeah.
All right, since he's not wearing his uniform, we're going to pin him right over here, okay?
All right, rock and roll.
Miss Jean asked me to not take it easy.
Oh boy.
I don't know what you did to piss her off, Larry.
Hit him twice.
How long you guys been married?
I do a lot of things.
Those look good right there.
61 years.
Very proud of you.
More than that. I do. reason I'm here today is because of this guy.
Ah.
I had other important things
I
to do.
asked Coach to come and do the.
Yeah, I wanted to be here for this because I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Thanks, bud.
You know when a guy goes,
I want to be like you when I grow up. And I'm like,
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
He was in my stick the first jump.
two spots could have been.
Ah, yeah.
But, oh yeah, do that one for him too.
Do one for him. Love you too.
Come on, get up here, Ray.
Gotta get me some of this Bales.
Yeah. You went you pump.
Dan.
You pump? You think you can hit?
Hold on, Sergeant Major.
Give me that.
Hold on, Sergeant Major. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right.
There you go.
he didn't touch your right brother.
There you go.
I'll tell you what. You and me, we pump the same shit.
That's right.
Straight and easy. That's right.
Oh yeah.
You know, at 67, they did think I was crazy, but guys like you inspired the hell out of me. Make me feel young.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. God love you.
You get some light goals for right there.
Oh yeah.
Glad to have been there for your first jump. Glad to be here for this.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Glad to see you today.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Where's David?
Nah, he ain't eligible.
Oh, he's not eligible?
Wow.
The spawn in my loins is not eligible yet.
I mean, three.
Thank you.
That's his second.
He ain't checked the record, but
You
Hey,
guys,
that's a little bit more problem, man. Okay, so I'll
but only bought a couple years.
But they have the same number of scrap room holes.
Larry Bales, the man, the myth, the legend.
Everybody get a chance? Oh, yeah, there you go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, we got a lurker.
Ah,
Were you, Ben? I'm going.
good. That's what I love to hear. I hope you're doing it with Phantom.